Happy Easter to you. I'm Sister Barbara Ann of the Sisters of Charity of Seton Hill here in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. And behind me is Ennis Hall on our Caritas Christi property where I live. And surrounding me are the daffodils and hyacinths and jonquils that we've been planting and caring for through the years. It's the second Sunday of Easter, and I'd like to share with you the joys of the Alleluia time with the greeting that Jesus spoke to his friends on the evening of his resurrection. Peace be with you. Today marks the octave of Easter, the 8th day of Easter and the first day of a new week. Today's scripture from the liturgy celebration finds Jesus in the upper room, where he and his friends, just 4 days earlier, celebrated the Passover meal together. That weekend of pain and anguish and the uncertainty of what could possibly fall upon them filled Jesus' followers with a cluster of emotions. And then Jesus, all of a sudden, is in their circle among them and says, "Peace be with you." Peace. Jesus breathes on them peace. I remember in liturgy class, the professor talking about the power of the word breath. We kind of take that for granted. But in Hebrew, the word breath is ruha. Ruha. And to say the word, as you can tell, one has to take a deep breath and let out lots of air, lots of breath. So Jesus breathes on them peace. Peace be with you. Do not be afraid. It's me. Really. Here, touch my hands. You'll see. It's me. Do not be afraid. It's all about trust. But first, Jesus trusted them. Jesus trusted Thomas in particular. Jesus knew Thomas's heart. Thomas was with Jesus for 3 years, give or take, and Thomas knew Jesus. But in this time of pain and anguish, there was confusion. And so we say it's about trust, and Jesus first trusting Thomas. And Jesus understood then where Thomas was coming from, and Jesus was okay with that. Jesus was okay with Thomas's total confusion. But Jesus takes another step forward, and from the depth of his divine connection, he says to all his friends, hanging on every word that he says, "Blessed are those who have not seen but believe." And that's us, you and me. Not seeing Jesus in person calls for a real act of faith, an act of believing. And faith energizing trust. So Thomas, in us, is our moments of disappointment, hurt, fear, uncertainty, betrayal. Easter reminds us daily to enter the mystery of peace be with you. Hearing the words from within, peace be with you. It's Christ's key to touching God's presence within us and comfort all those confusions. Jesus calls us to speak peace, calls us to live peace in our time. So how do we do that? simple. I was hungry, and you gave me to eat. Thirsty, you gave me to drink. Homeless, you took me in. In prison, you visited me. I'm dying in my country of Ukraine, and you pray for me. Yes, blessed are those who have not seen, but believe. Easter is 50 days on the church calendar. The scriptures of these 50 days let us in on how Jesus' followers spoke of Jesus to their friends, and then on to those who never met Jesus. They breathed out to them the peace that Jesus first gave them. Passed it on. Pass on the peace, the ruach, the breath of life. We're the next generation, called to pass on peace. So, peace be with you. Pass it on. Happy Easter.